Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
The hell is this price action? This price action freaking sucks. What is this? We got Cyberbitch for like 10 days. What is this shit? I'm so sick of this, man. Crypto's so boring right now. God, man, what is Jordan drawing? Oh, great. Right, here we go. Right when we're about to break out, we got a rising wedge? You gotta be kidding me, man. Jesus Christ, man. How many times do we gotta make these stupid rising wedges? Can we pump? Oh my God, man. So sick of this freaking market. This market sucks.
Oh, man. Yo! What's going on, man? What's going on, Wolfie? Good to see you, buddy. What's going on, Interactive? What's going on, Jenny? What's going on, Squid? Fahid. I see all the homies in the chat. What's going on? I saw Waterfly in here. New mods under 6 months on duty. Who's the new mod under 6 months? Let me know in the chat. Guys, happy Sunday. We got Bitcoin making a little bit of a rising wedge, which typically do break to the downside. We'll talk about that in just a second. Looks like we are getting that move to the downside as we speak. These move to the downside 68% of the time. But before we get into that, how's everyone's weekend going, man? How's everyone's weekend? What's going on? What's going on, John? What's going on? What's going on, Mojo? No shaving cream today? No, we got no shaving cream today, man. You guys got to pay attention. Sometimes I'll have shit on my face, and sometimes I will not have shit on my face. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. All right, so let's jump into the price action, man. Dump it to 12K, said JoJo. I saw people in the pregame chat. People are already fighting, man. We already got a lively chat going on. We got people fighting about Bitcoin going to 12K, Bitcoin pumping from here. Guys, either way, it should not matter, but let's talk about it, man. Looks like Bitcoin's getting that dumped to the downside. Let's freaking talk about it, man. You said work. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, buddy. Hopefully you got a day off during the week at least. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you got a day off. All right, guys, let me know. I got the new camera today. Let me know if you see a difference. You guys remember saying, I don't see a difference. You guys like to troll me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. What's going on, Most? Chat's off the hook. Yeah, the chat's already off the hook. I can already see it. All right, let's jump into the price action here. So you guys see that we had a rising wedge on the 15-minute time frame. This is the short-term time frame. This is for all the scalp traders out there, okay? All the, I don't even know, all the Tino fans out there. It's a little bit of scalp trade. You have a rising wedge. It already broke out, so I don't know if I would be entering this just yet, but, or already now, but you did the break to the downside. You came back up, retested the previous support, flipped it into resistance. Now you're coming back down to the downside. But let's see real quick. There's two levels that I'm looking for Bitcoin to get support at, right? Right here at the 50 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. And then we have this vector candle right back down here on the 15-minute that we've haven't came back down and took. All the way back down here towards the, right around the $23,000 level, which seems to be kind of our, our relative floor here in during the day today. So let's see what we do. Right, 15-minute. These break to the downside 68% of the time, and we are seeing that move to the downside. So what are you gonna do, man? Are we gonna panic sell?
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Is the 1 hour looking bearish? Is the 4 hour looking bearish? Like, what's going on here? Let's jump onto that, man. Wow, why am I down here? Why are we always down here at the beginning of the stream, Jordan? Bring me up. Thank you. Let everyone see my face. Let everyone see it. There we go. There we go. There we go, man. Okay, yeah, guys, we're still bearish. Don't worry. We're just getting a little bit of a bull trap, as they like to call it. It's not really a bull trap. It's just all you suckers buying at the tops, like you always do. Me and Savvy are still shorting. Me and Optic Alert had a great chat today. We're still extremely bearish. So, guys, do not think that anything has changed. We're going back down, and I'm going to get all my shoes and all my socks back. Just wait. We're going to get them, okay? All right, guys. See you later. Savvy, you want to go fishing? Come on, let's go fishing. Come on. All right, but no, seriously, guys, seriously. Let's go check out. I want to check out the 4 hour real quick. All right, here's the scenario I'm looking at for all my bulls in the chat. Okay, if we want to go up, here's what I'm looking at here. Now, I was kind of watching this all weekend with a little bit of a wide eye. It was sort of a wide eye, if you know what I mean. What's going on? I missed the blurry camera. Oh, come on, man. We got the. What are you gonna do? Here is a little bit of something that we could look at for possibly a bullish pattern. Now we talked about the 15-minute, maybe coming back down to the 23K level, which is not a huge move. I don't think that's a huge deal. But if we look at the 4 hour time frame, what could we be looking at, guys? Well, we got a little bit of a left shoulder, a little bit of a head. A little bit of a head. I know you guys want a lot of head. Okay, you guys don't want a little bit of head. If you guys want all the head you can get. Okay, come on, you guys know what it is. Come on. But no, seriously. Now we're forming that right shoulder. Now, like we said on the 15-minute time frame, if we come down to 23K, that's not the end of the world, right? If we look at where 23K is on the chart for Bitcoin, that's right here. I mean, we're not talking about a significant dump, and it also makes a lot of sense. What do we have right here? We have a 4 hour vector candle, which if we did come down a little bit lower, we'd take that 4 hour vector candle and then hopefully get that rise back up to the upside and form that right shoulder, all right? So you can honestly extend this out a little bit more if you want to do like this, but I think that makes perfect sense to me at the current moment, all right? What's going on, Josh? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Can you make yourself 120p? I can. If you know what I mean. Just a little head would be nice. Bob's over here going like this.
Well, you know what? I take just a little bit of head, I haven't had head since 1999. Like, you know how old I was in 1999? Like, I was literally like 17. That was the last time I got head. You want to see what the chick looked like last time? Let me see. Here, I'll show you what she looked like. Here she is right here. There she is. Hold on. I gotta find her. Where is she? Girl hair. Where is she? Oh, here she is. She kind of looked like this. I thought. All right. Anyways, let's get off that. We're not gonna go, hey Bob, man. Anyways, Bob would take a little bit, but anyways, let's jump on it. So that's the bullish formation. The other thing I'm looking at is for Bitcoin to break to the upside here, guys. I'm looking at this horizontal resistance line. So you see the 4-hour chart here? We got 1 touch on the upside, 2 touches on the upside. What do we always know about the RSI breakouts, right? When you see an RSI breakout, that usually is predecessing to a price action breakout. So if we see the RSI come back up, it might not be right now, like we said, 23K is what I'm looking at for this little pullback on Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame. But if we do come back down to 23K, okay, what I'm watching for Bitcoin to continue back up higher is a break of this RSI line. As soon as it breaks this RSI line right here, which has been resistance this whole time across here, that's when I'm going to say, all right, Bitcoin's definitely breaking out of this range, and we're going back to the upside. But we haven't done it yet, okay? We have not done it yet for BTC. So right now, at the end of the day, guys, if we want to keep it real, what are we doing? Well, we're just in a holding sideways pattern with one little deviation to the downside, okay? We're stuck between, annoyingly, 23,400 and about 22,700. In reality, ever since August 1st, so we got the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, and the 7th. We have been stuck in this sideways range, right? But, there's always a but with these, okay? There's always a freaking but with these, all right? Oh, Jordan, just tell them we're gonna go up. Just tell them, like I do on my stream, just tell them we're going to go up. You keep dancing around the fact that, you think Bitcoin's going to go higher, you're going to go lower. What do you think Bitcoin's going to do? Bitcoin is going to go up. Why? Because I am George. We're all George. Say it with me in the chat. Say it with me, my cult. I am George. We're all George. We are bullish. We're all bullish. I am bullish. We're all bullish. Say it with me in the chat. Come on. I am George. We're all George. I am George. We're all George. I don't see anyone saying it in the chat. No one's saying it, man. Come on. Say it in the chat, my friends. Say it in the chat. All right, anyways. No, but in reality, even though we are going sideways, okay, we are really just, right, downwards resistance, upwards support with one little deviation to the downside. Okay, so in reality, guys, we're looking for a break at either this resistance or this support. Until then, we are stuck in a sideways pattern. Okay, we are stuck in a freaking sideways pattern. So, I told you guys what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to come back down to 23K, right? 4-hour time frame. I'm looking for that level to hold, to form the right shoulder. If it can hold, we got a measure move on the inverse head and shoulders pattern that is forming here. Back up to 24,500, where we might have to start talking about a rejection off that level coming up, all right? But right now, that's what I'm looking at. I am looking for, if Bitcoin can form this inverse head and shoulders, a move back up to 24,500, all right? So that's what we got. That's what we got right now. That's what we got right now, man. Jay Swerve, you got some good-looking face prosthetics. I can't even say that without throwing my words like Ethereum Classic. You got some good-looking face prosthetics. The good thing is you guys can see me sweat, right? Before, hiding the sweat. Now you guys can see the sweat and tears put into this stream on a daily basis where I'm just sweating nonstop. You know what I mean? That's definitely the good thing here. So you can judge me based off how much sweat is on my face. You know what I mean? By the way, guys, smack up that like button like you never smacked it up before. I know you guys want to. I know you do. I know you do, man. Smack it up, bro. Bruh. Smack it up. And reject it. And reject it. All right. What else we got? So we got the weekly close coming up. Right now, a couple of different things about the weekly time frame.
We are still above the 200-week moving average. Okay, so you're still holding that. Now, we haven't really seen, I mean, after getting back above it, we haven't really seen that catalyst to the upside that we were looking for. We're just kind of hovering or building a strong base, as we would say. Okay, a very, very strong base above the 200-week moving average, but, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Smash the like button. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Siri. Aaron said, where's Java? You missed him, my friend. You saw him a little bit earlier. But, no, in all honesty, guys, I'm looking for a little bit more momentum here. A little bit more momentum for us to get super, super excited here. But, you know, at least it's good that we got a weekly close above the 200-week moving average. Right now, we're kind of just moseying our way up. I'm more excited, or I guess, depends how we close here. Okay, it depends largely how we close. All right, right here, you see this right here? The 200-week EMA on the total market cap. Okay, look right here, man. We're coming up right on the 200-week, the 200-week moving average, or exponential moving average, as I should say, on the on total market cap. And we said last time in 2018, last time in 2020, we were able to get back over this level. We saw a pretty significant rally after that. Now, right now, we're kind of teeter-tottering with it right now, and we haven't got a. Yes, we're over it, but we're not over it like where I'm like, oh my God, we're definitely going to the upside, to the point where we're getting the Viking out and we're dancing like crazy. You know, we're not busting the Viking out. We are not having a good close above this. This is merely a puny close for Bitcoin. Okay? So guys, all my bulls in the chat right now, I need you guys to spam the swords, spam the shields in the chat for a better close above the 200-week moving average. Because that's how we're going to get more momentum on the charts for Bitcoin. Jordan is going to show you exactly why we want to close back above this, but we need some more momentum. So if you can't find the sword and shield emoji, type swords and type shields in the chat. Let's go. Get bullish. Come on, my friends.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Let me see all those swords and shields in the chat right now. Let me see them. Let me see the swords and shields in the chat. No, right. Kennedy's got the swords and shields. Josh has got the sword and shields. Palm said Shelby. That doesn't count. That doesn't count, man. DJ Froyo. What's up, buddy? JW's got the swords. To Valhalla. Come on, man. There's the swords and shields. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let's get off that. Let's go back over here. Let's get off the Viking. All right. So why don't we want to close back above this? Even though we're seeing Bitcoin come back down a little bit right now, like we said, that's totally what we kind of just said was going to happen before the stream started. All right, so like I said, I'm looking for a move of Bitcoin back down to this red box right here, back down to take this vector candle right down here, and then hopefully get that move back up to the upside. All right, like we said, but let's get back to total market cap real quick, guys. Let's not mess around, because we got some altcoins to talk about today, my friends. Chainlink looking pretty good right now. AVAX looking pretty good right now. ADA finally getting a move to the upside, right? BNB continuing its absolute massive rally to the upside. We're going to talk about altcoins in just a second because it's really altcoin day today. But why do we want to close back above us? And I'll go back and show you guys. We want a convincing close, not a little peeny-weeny close. Back in March of 2020, we dipped below both the 200-week EMA and the 200-week SMA. When we got back above those, both of those, that was a nice rally to the upside. Back in 2018, we dropped below both. We struggled with it for a little bit, right? About 5 weeks of getting rejected by the 200-week EMA. We got a puny close above it. That's why I don't want to see a puny close. I want to see a strong close, a girthy close above the 200-week moving average, or exponential moving average, like we did here. And that obviously signaled a really, really nice rally to the upside there in 2018. So I do want to see that nice, that sexy, that bombast. I don't even know what that word means, so I'm not even going to say it. It could mean something bad. But anyways, we want to see a convincing close above this today. But right now, Bitcoin's Bitcoin's doing its thing, trying to hold the 200 EMA on the 15 minutes. But like we said, I'm looking for Bitcoin come back down to 23,000 at the moment, my friends. We're really just range locked, man. We're really just range locked, and it's sort of quite depressing. Now, if we go to the daily chart, you guys know I love my RSI trend lines. You guys can see that Bitcoin continues to hold this daily RSI trend line to the upside. Look at all these touches, man. It loves to touch this. All right, it loves to frickin' touch these RSI trend line. Look at this, man. You can't make this shit up. One bounce. Every bounce that we've had for Bitcoin has been a bounce not only on price action, but on this RSI trend line, right? That's sort of been the key where you're going to see Bitcoin bounce. Now, we came back down and bounced off it again yesterday. Today, we're holding it, but it's not the most convincing hold at the moment, all right? Now, if this breaks to the downside, okay, if this breaks to the downside, that's when Bitcoin's going to get that massive rally to the downside. All right, so we got to watch this. And as long as we stay above this, nothing has changed. But as soon as Bitcoin breaks this to the downside, that's when we're going to see Bitcoin take that massive drop, I think, at least back down to the bottom of this bear flag that we're still in, right? Because we're still in a bear flag at the end of the day, all right? If this breaks, that's when we're getting that. That's the signal to go short in the daily time frame, my friends, because we broke it right here. You can see what happened when we broke it right here, man. Bitcoin tumbled, and I mean tumbled to the downside, okay? We did it right here. We broke it right on this candle right here. You guys can see we're on the bottom where we broke it on the RSI trend line. Bitcoin tumbled to the downside. So that's the point where you go short on the daily. But until we break that, all is good in crypto land, all right? But we got to continue to watch that, my friends. We got to continue to watch that. Let's see. It's going to love to touch the CPI release later in this week. Facts, Clinty. We know that's coming up, right? We got that coming up on Wednesday. Once again, we're going to have everyone in the chat come in. You know, we're going to have everyone come in the chat, come in like this. John! You know we have the CPI data coming out on Wednesday. We're obviously going to dump because every other bearish news that happened last week made us dump, right? Right? It totally made us dump. Right? The previous rate hike didn't make us pump or anything, so we're clearly going to dump on Wednesday. It's not like that's obvious or anything. Yeah, we're totally going to dump on Wednesday. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The CPI data is going to be bearish, and we're going to dump. Yeah, because that's what everyone thinks. Yeah, my balls are also touching the floor. There's no volume on this Bitcoin pump. I told you guys this. We're going back down to the downside 110%. Do you see this vein? I'm serious. Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike. No, but anyways, like, listen. Is it going to be bearish? Is it going to be bullish? We have no freaking clue, man. All we can look at is the chart at the moment, okay? All right? Until certain levels are broken, like we said. Until certain levels are broken, right, on the daily chart. And I told you guys this. If this level breaks right here, Bitcoin is going to take a tumble to the downside, right? So we're hovering on it right now. We are hovering on it like a hot potato right now, okay? Look at us. Because I saw some people in the chat say, oh, why is Jordan bullish? Listen, I tell you what I see in the chart. I told you. If Bitcoin breaks this level right here in the daily, that's when you go short, okay? That's when I go short, right? I mean, it is what it is. Until then, we just keep bouncing off it every single time. Now we're starting to make lower highs, but you get the point. You get the point. So it is what it is. That's my bearish flip is if this breaks based off previous data. All right. Let's see. Mario Bear flag. You know you got the Mario Bear flag, man. Oh man. I need a funny Clint Eastwood crypto commercial. Why do you want a funny Clint Eastwood crypto commercial? That's one of the most random things I've ever seen, man. It's literally the most random things I've ever seen. Anyways, let me jump back into the charts here. Nasdaq, big week for the stock market, and I think this is why we got to be a little bit careful for, you know, I know we all want Bitcoin to 100% go up right now, but we got to be careful for the Nasdaq today. I'm going to warn you guys on this, okay? If you look at where the Nasdaq is going into tomorrow, you guys can see clearly where we're sitting. Right? I marked off how we're pretty much, once again, I mean, it's almost like Bitcoin. We're pretty much doing the same pattern again, which is a bear flag, okay? But we're also hitting resistance, okay? This is where we started the major drop last time, or 2 times ago. This is where we started the major drop last time, and this is where we're sitting right now. Now, not only that, but you also look at the stock market and where it dropped. You guys can see that we also did a similar thing here, where we got this slight deviation to the upside, okay? You see the slight, so you broke the previous highs. You got the slight deviation to the upside right here. If you zoom in, you can see right here, see the slight deviation to the upside? and then you dumped. Okay, right off that trend line. We zoom into this one. It was the same thing. Previous highs, slight deviation to the upside, right off the trend line. That's when you dumped. If we look at what we're doing now, and I'm just pointing this out, man. I'm just telling you what the charts are telling me. Okay? You look at what we did right here. You had the previous highs, right? You had a slight deviation to the upside off the trend line. Is that going to be a point where you start coming back down to the downside now? Okay? So we got to keep an eye on this, guys. All right? You can't just ignore that shit. As much as I want to do it, as much as I want Bitcoin to go up right now, I'm ready to dust off the moon helmet. Okay? I'm ready to get all this dust off this thing. Okay? I'm ready to freaking go to the moon. But we got to keep looking at it. We got to make sure that we're staying realistic on what we're looking at the charts. Okay? To be fair. Now, like I said, could I see Bitcoin have one more move to the upside where it gets it breaks out this inverse head and shoulders pattern to the upside? Abso-freaking-lutely. I can see Bitcoin have this move to the upside, and then we we go from there. Okay, and this could be the rise, just for them to come out with bad CPI print on Wednesday, just for them to dump it again. Okay, so. Just because on the 4 hour I say we can get one more move to the upside doesn't mean I think we're going to the freaking moon. No. We still got to get out of this stupid bear flag that we're in. Okay? Until we break out of this bear flag at 25,000, we got to break like 25,500 for us to get out of this bear flag. Until we get out of this bear flag, I don't think we're going to the moon. But, I do think you can get another move to the upside here in the short term. We'll see if it played out. Looks like the 15-minute played out pretty freaking nicely. Shout out to you guys if you took this little rising wedge right when the stream started. That was absolutely beautiful. We actually came back down. Look at this, man. You came back down, perfectly took this yellow vector candle here, and now you're trying to bounce back up. Let's see if Bitcoin has enough juice to get back up to the upside here. Absolutely beautiful, man. Come on, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
You gotta love the rising wedge and the falling wedge. They almost play out. They play out 68% of the time on average. So you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. All right. So it's 7:24. We got 36 minutes to go into the close. What else can we look at? Well, we have plenty of things to look at today, guys. We're going to take a look at Ethereum. We're going to take a look at altcoins. We're going to take a look at all the fun jazz in the chat, if you know what I mean. What you guys up to, though, right now? Sierra said, boring, but best time to accumulate BTC. I 100% agree, man. I 100% agree. The good thing is, though, through this sideways action, it's allowing altcoins to go absolutely nuts. Like, if we just take a quick look at a few of them here real quick, we got Chainlink coming back up to the upside again. Now, it's getting a slight rejection here, but Chainlink's up about 6% on the day. Can we get a pump song going for all my Link Marines in the chat? Where's all my Link Marines? Come on, man. Come on. I know Horse Guy's a Link Marine right now. I know he is. Come on. Wow. I forwarded the Chainlink. I did. I forwarded the Chainlink. I FOMO'd right at this week. Don't worry, it is gonna go back up. I FOMO'd right at the top of this week. That was smart, right? I did the right thing, right? You buy high and you sell low. That's what you do in crypto, right? Right, guys, right? That's what we do. No, but in honesty, let's play a pump song for Link. Though I wouldn't recommend FOMO in right now, but. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Why not? Let's get it, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's freaking go, man. Who's this guy in the chat, man? All right, for the wages of sin death. You asked for it, man. You asked for it. Here we go. For the wages of sin death. We got a pencil neck in the chat. Pencil neck alert. Pencil neck alert.
Rant alert.
Here he is. Here we go. I say this so all these people don't listen to him calling moonshot. Jordan, 4 hours bearish candle. We are in a rising, broadening wedge. Jordan, we have a shooting star in the daily candle. Key resistance on equity long trend. DXY breaking up from falling wedge. Did you even? I don't even think I even listened to the stream. Jordan said we're moonshot. Bro, one time in this whole stream did I say we're gonna moon? Come on, man. Listen to what I say. Holy moly, man. You're ridiculous, man. Come on. Be a little bit smarter than that. Did I say one time in the stream we're gonna moon to the upside? No. I did not say one time. Oh my god, man. I think people just look at the titles and they're like, oh my god. Ridiculous. The title's not even that bad, man. Come on, bro. Alright, Chainlink. Come on, man. Chainlink. Let's see. Alright, so I would say be careful on Chainlink for obvious reasons. Let's go to the daily chart. There's actually some bearish divergence on the daily chart for Chainlink here. So be very careful on Chainlink. Yes, we're getting pumped. Yes, we're getting excited. All right. If you look right here, we have higher highs. Okay, higher. You did put the moon helmet on. I said I want to put the moon helmet on. Holy moly! Come on, guys. And then we have. Actually, never mind. Rewind it. Rewind. There we go, man. There we go. Rewind that on the chart. All right. You actually don't have any bearish divergence, but we zoom out. We zoom out. Right here. We zoom out, and you go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, we still got this rising wedge. Okay, so yes, Chainlink's coming up a little bit, but are we still in a bearish pattern? Yes, we are still in a bearish pattern. So don't get your panties in a bunch. All right, don't get your panties in a bunch just yet. There actually isn't any bearish divergence on 4-hour daily. 1 hour is actually fine as well. So it's actually I'm not looking at any bearish divergence there, to be quite fair. Chainlink's actually one of the ones that actually looks slightly okay. But as always, when you get these moves to the upside, be careful on the obviously the M formation tops, where you kind of make the double high and then you come back to the downside, because you are still in a rising wedge, which breaks down 68% of the time. As always, if it breaks to the upside, that just shows the bullishness of Link. All right, so we'll go back to that in just a second, my man. Waterfly is back. I'm on vacation now. Bathwater, you going on vacation, buddy? Don't be doing that to me. Don't be doing that to me, man. Bears are just unhappy people. I would say this. And I've been saying this the last couple weeks. If we go down lower, that is fine. Okay, that is absolutely fine. But I think a lot of people, okay, are holding out a lot of hope that 17.6K wasn't the bottom. A lot of people are holding out hope for that. What does that tell me? Tells me that people didn't accumulate at 17K, 18K, 19K, 20K, 21K, and lower. Now, could we certainly go back down there again? I think we will at some point. I told you guys, every single bear market has at least a double bottom, okay? You usually don't see V-shaped recoveries, except really the March of 2020 crash. So I do think we'll revisit those at some point. But that tells me that a lot of people did not take the time to accumulate lower. And they are hoping and praying that we go back down to those levels. This is what it is. It is what it is. Hate me for saying it, but it is what it is, my man. It is what it is. Let's see. I own one Doge. Is that good enough to retire on? I would say one Doge. Yeah, man, you're gonna be a millionaire in like 3 years. Don't worry about it, man. One Doge will be $1 million in 3 years. Okay, 100%. Take my word for it. All right, I'm telling you. Take my word for it, man. All right. Let's see.
You made that Mario sound as my dog jumped to catch a frisbee.
Let's see. I accumulated, but I wish I had gotten more. Facts. That's what everyone wished. Anyways, let's continue on. Hate me for saying it. It is what it is. It was exactly the same thing whenever we hit the bottom. It's going to be the exact same as it was in 2020, where, when everyone was bullish in 2020, everyone was like, no, it's not happening. But it is what it is. Let's go back to Ethereum. So, real quick on Ethereum, guys. We did see the breakout for ETH, but it looks like we are getting that move back down here. So, just be careful here on ETH once again. We had this downtrend of resistance. We came back up. We came back down to test the resistance and the 50 EMA. Let's see where we close. If we close this hourly candle below the 50 EMA, there's probably be a good shot that we're coming back down and test these lows back down here. Right back down to 1667. All right. So once again, we'll see. Right? We'll see where this closes on the 1 hour time frame. All in all, though, if we still zoom out to the daily chart, right? If we still do zoom out to the daily chart, I mean, nothing really changed. We still had this bearish div on the daily that, it looks like it might have already played out. I mean, but you could still go significantly lower, right? Because usually these daily divergences where you have higher highs and you have lower highs in price action on the daily do push you back down a significant amount more. So once again, I would say be careful on ETH. It is right at a big macro resistance point, right? When you zoom out on the weekly time frame and you look left, right? I mean, this is just such a big level for Ethereum. Let me just get rid of this, right? If you zoom out to the weekly, right, you can clearly see how big of a level this is for Ethereum, right? It was this little consolidation point right here before we dump lower. It was the summer lows last year. So you can see why that's so important. We got this is a point where Ethereum could come back down to the downside, all right? So just be careful here. Once again, I will say, if you are looking to buy the dip or whatever right now, you still got bearish divergence on the daily. So you got to pay attention to that. You can't just shrug it off and say, oh, we don't have bearish divergence on the daily. Okay? And that means be careful at everything, because Ethereum's kind of been the leader of the charge throughout this whole run, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Check BNB BTC if you want. It's at all-time highs. Oh, I'm sure it is, my friend. I am sure that it is. All right, let's go check out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, listen, the 15-minute already played out. Okay, it already played out. Pretty, quite beautiful if you ask me. You came back down, took this yellow vector, you retook it. Now you're trying to come back to the upside. I'll see if you have enough juice to get up higher. But all in all, that played out pretty freaking well. We'll see if this plays out. You guys are hating on me for this. Okay, listen, we'll see if it plays out. We'll come back to this. Okay, because in reality, I told you guys, on Bitcoin, really just going sideways, right? Sideways, just kind of lower highs, higher lows. There really ain't much else to say besides that. Besides, it's the 4-hour pattern that I see. It is what it is. We'll come back to this. We'll see if it plays out. If it doesn't, you guys can come at me for it. But if it does, well, it is what it is. Time to short BNB. You can do it, man. Go ahead. Be my guest. Be my freaking guest. No, BNB's going nuts, man. Let's go check out BNB. BNB just keeps continuing to the upside. I will say this, though. BNB, I looked at BNB earlier today. BNB is right at its most important point. Look at all this confluence here, guys. Look at all this confluence right here. Right here. All right? Right here. Look at all this confluence right here. Pretty flat lately for the last 5 days. True. You smash bots with it. But like for sure. We'll see if it plays out, man. No, in honesty, guys. In honesty, I would say this. Yes. I don't know where my phone is, but let me grab my pager. Yes, guys. Yes. BNB is at massive resistance. Everyone is FOMOing into BNB right now. You know what to do. Bring it down a little bit and make them think that the bull market is going to continue. Okay? You know what to do. One more time for everyone in the back. No, but in all honesty, guys, BNB is at a massive point. Look at the downtrend of resistance for BNB. Right? Since the all-time highs, downtrend of resistance, you have previous support, previous resistance, coming up on that previous resistance also again, okay? And not only that, you zoom in on the daily, there's so many things here. You zoom in on the daily chart, you also have the 200 EMA coming in right here. And not only that, okay, we can continue this on, but you also have a rising wedge pattern that has an apex coming in right to here as well. You got so much shit all coming in right at this point that, it's likely you at least get a pullback here. Okay, it's likely you at the very least, get a pullback here for BNB. All right, if it breaks this, I mean that's just nuts. That's just absolutely nuts. if that breaks, and then you're looking for a move back up to take this red vector candle up here on the daily, probably back up to like 378, 400, but it's going to be tough cookie for this to break, man. That's a lot of resistance coming in right at that freaking level, man. All right, once again, rising wedge, they break out 68% of the time to the downside, and you got to give it its fair due. You got to give it its fair due, man. CZ is buying. Take some profits. Take some profits. I know what horse guy's doing right now.
Wow! Wow! Look at BNB! Look at BNB! It is pumping! Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. It's at literally the highs. This is the point where I go all in. I'm going all in right now. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going all in, guys. Here we go. What? This is manipulation by CZ. CZ is manipulating the market. He is literally manipulating this. CZ. He must go to jail. CZ must go to jail. He is manipulating BNB. This is ridiculous.
No, but in all honesty, man, just be careful on BNB. It's likely you do get a pullback from this range, man. All right, just be careful there. Oh, man. For the wages, man. I know you love me, man. You watch me all the time. You're very critical, man. It's okay. It's okay. We can all be critical, man. You can all be critical. Everyone's opinion's important. You know what I mean? And to be honest, the horse guy might win in this case. You think so? If BNB breaks that, if BNB just smashes that resistance, I will be very, very impressed. Very, very impressed at that. Okay? Very, very impressed. I definitely will, man. Let's see. Alex said, can we look at a 0 on gate.io? A 0 on gate.io. The hell's a 0, my man? Appreciate the super chat, though. A 0. Let's see. Holy moly, man. Woo! There you go, buddy. Get a pump song going for you. I love it, man. I love it. A 0. A zeros, as I would say. Come on. Don't wanna party. No, zero's Moonman. I would say, all right, let's do a fib. Yep. Right here, man. All right, instantly. We're gonna get pumped for the current price action. Don't. Pump stock does not equal FOMO. Pump stock is to celebrate if you already bought, all right? No, but in all seriousness, guys, swing high to swing low. We actually looked at where we're at. We're right at the 1.618 Fibonacci level for a 0. Okay, so this is the point where people are going to take profits. You can see it right here. You wicked up, people took profits right here. All right, so that is a common take profit area. Look at the hourly time frame. Hourly also has bearish divergence right at the 1.618 Fibonacci level. So makes sense to get a slight pullback here. All right, you guys can see it right here. Higher highs, lower highs. It's normal you get a pullback here. Okay, where could we pull back to? Simple. Look at the chart. All right. Let's look at where we have vector candles that we can come back down to. You have this vector candle right here, right? So if you come back down, makes sense for a 0 at the very, very least, not to go down to 0. Don't be doing memes in the chat. Don't be saying it makes sense for a 0 to go down to 0. But to come back down and take this vector candle, at least back down to 126 here in the short term, makes ton of sense. Ton of sense. So that breaks, we're coming back down to 120, all right? Which is just the previous support level, all right? And the previous local highs on these wicks. So looking for a move back down there on O0, if you know what I mean, my friends. But yeah, that's a 0. That's a 0. ETH and Bitcoin just chilling like a villain. I thought we were gonna get some more, a little bit more juicy price action. I guess we did get a little dump on stream there, which was nice. But for the meantime, let's see what we do now. I think the case for the bulls for Bitcoin here, and I told you guys, like, we're just range locked. So it's a very, very boring, nasty, brutal sideways range here. I mean, if you've been trading this, shout out to you, man. If you've been trading this range, shout out to freaking you. You kill Dale off? No, I would never kill Dale off, man. Come on, I would never kill Dale off. Where is Dale? Anyways, he's supposed to say it's going to dump. I hope Dale comes in and says it's going to dump. That means we're going to pump, if you know what I mean. It means we're going to pump. Let's see. ABT was nice. 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 Let's see. Crypto given to you is better than crypto bought. Can't deny that. I have the perfect coin for Bob Luffy. I've actually seen Luffy before. You know what I mean? I've actually seen that before. All right, let's go check out some other things. So, what's another did well today? AVAX did well today. Okay, I mean, a lot of these are probably... man, it obviously just depends on what Bitcoin does mostly, but I mean, a lot of these are showing a little bit of bearish div here, right? Almost like triple bearish div, where you have 3 lower highs, 3 higher highs. You did get a slight pullback. I don't know if that's enough though. I don't know if that's enough for AVAX. I do think it's likely that you come back down and take these vector candles back down to the downside, which if we actually pulled out a fib for AVAX in the short term, whoops, that ain't a fib, that's a box, my man. Holy moly. So bearish div, vector candles below. I'd be looking at least the 786 retracement or the 0.618 retracement on the short term here. Or at least a back test of the 50 EMA, which right now is at the 786. As you drop, it probably makes its way back up to the 618. So once again, short term move to the downside for AVAX. But when we zoom out, I mean, a lot of these alts, okay? A lot of these alts, if we zoom out, let's go to the 4 hour. It's not actually so much on AVAX. It's not really so much on AVAX, man. Yeah, it's not so much on AVAX. It's a lot of the other alts. But, yeah, short-term pullback for AVAX makes a ton of sense. But that was nice, man. That was a nice move for AVAX in hindsight, right? You gotta love hindsight. But you got the rounded, right? Rounded, he came back down, tested again, made a higher low, continued up. Kind of a little bit of a knockoff cup and handle pattern that played out pretty well. You back tested a continuation up. That was pretty nice, man. That was pretty nice. All right, Bitcoin's trying to make its way back to the upside now, right? Obviously, just could be a nice little retrace. The falling wedge did play out. It's kind of out of the way now. We don't have to worry about the rising wedge. We got the little bit of a dump out of the way. Shout out to you if you shorted this little move to the downside. That was beautiful. Now let's see if Bitcoin has enough juice to just bounce this right back up and come right back to the upside. Let me see, man. Let's watch very, very closely as BTC kind of makes its move here going forward, my friends. What indicator do you use for vector candles? This is Tino's or Trader Reality. Go check out him if you want to learn how to use it. Always want to shout out Tino. But Trader's Reality, man. Just type it in indicators and also go watch Trader's Reality YouTube channel. Shout out to Tino. Taught me a lot about market market emotion and just what the market makers want to do, man. All right. Let's see. The moon life, man. Pull a VPPR on it. Let's see what you guys are saying in here. Nice. Adam, do you use for the market makers? Let's see. Nebel. All right. Anyways. We got the weekly close in 14 minutes, guys. All right. We got the weekly close in 14 minutes. We have the weekly contest where all you guys predicted what the weekly close was going to be. A lot of you guys did. So we'll be seeing who the closest winner is to that after the stream. I'll go check that after the stream here. But that's pretty nice, man. That's pretty nice. Chainlink just continuing up. Look at Chainlink, man. Chainlink. Come on, Link. Give me that juice, buddy. Come on. Give me that juice. Let's see if it continues. Drew's probably coming to the chat. That means I'm shorting it, man. Ah, man. Just remember, guys, I know we're getting pumped, but because people don't understand time frames. But, this is obviously short-term time frame stuff we're talking about. In reality, we're still in a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. All right, so keep that in mind. We're getting pumped over short-term time frame stuff, but it's nice. Come on, Link. All right, so we got 13 minutes to the close. Dirk, can we talk about the hidden weekly bearish div on BTC and ETH? The weekly bearish div. Okay. Let me bring that up here. Assume it's on the RSI, Mr. Hart. Let me see. Where's the RSI? Let's bring that out. The weekly hidden bearish divergence. Okay, so I'm assuming, Mr. Hart, I assume you're talking from this high, right, to this high, and then this high to this high. I assume that's what you're talking about there. I would say this. Like, if you zoom out on the weekly, are we really going to assume this is a high? Right? Now, technically, if you wanted to assume it a high, that's fine. Everyone does TA differently. But are you gonna actually assume that this was the high, man? Right? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know if you can assume this was the high. Okay? I don't know if you can. Johnny, what do you mean? Of course you can assume it's the high. Do you see a green candle wick up? That is a high, clearly. There is hidden bearish divergence on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. We are going back down to the downside. It is over. This run is over. Okay? Christ, man, even I can see that, and I'm half blind. I'm literally half blind. Okay? Christ, man. Shut up. Boss, listen to bathwater. There's no volume. Oh, excuse me, man. There is no volume. All right, Link's continuing up, 7%. Nice there on Link. But what do we know about Link, man? When Link pumps, that usually means that Bitcoin is going to, okay? That Link is going to shortly change thereafter. Okay, so just be careful on Link. Because Link pumping can often mean that Bitcoin's going to come back down. If you don't believe me, go look at the charts. We've talked about this forever on my channel. How long have we been talking about this, guys? We've talked about this since freaking early last year. Whenever Link pumps, Bitcoin tends to, or not whenever Link pumps, but whenever Link pumps up higher than the rest of the market, it's not a really good sign. Okay, so I will state that. It's definitely a bearish factor that we're looking at there. All right, real quick on the weekly chart. I actually, I wanted to actually post this, guys. I was looking at this, something like this here. Now, we're not even close to breaking this out yet, all right? But this is something we actually haven't looked at in a long time. Is this RSI downtrend, and I actually have it on the 2-week chart right here, which is something I'm watching going forward, because look at this perfect trend line on the 2-week. Okay, just look at this. Gander your eyes on this. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on this downtrend of resistance. You can see right now we're sort of just hovering, all right, hovering as we would say. Right below that line, you still probably gotta have one more massive week to get back above this. This is something I'm gonna watch going forward, because what we know about the RSI trend lines, when these break, that typically leads to either very bearish price action or very bullish price action. Okay, depending on which one you break. Okay, you're kind of chopped in between where you usually bottom in the bear markets, right, which is this green box, and this downtrend of resistance. Okay, so I'm waiting for this to break. Until this breaks, I don't see a massive rally coming in until this breaks. Same thing on the weekly. Until the weekly one breaks, I don't see a massive rally here. But that's something that we watch, just like the daily chart one, right? When the daily chart one breaks to the downside, that's when we expect massive daily downside, okay? So we're going to watch that going forward, man. We're definitely going to watch that going forward. Now that one we have to 100% break to the upside. Yes, we don't want to break that one to the downside. That's for sure. That is for damn sure. Let's see. Kennedy said dump. Jordan, your sound effects are pretty quiet compared to the volume of your voice today. Is that true, guys? Help me in the chat. Help me. Is that true? Is that true? The mass accent's got to go? Come on, you like the mass accent. Don't get it twisted, man. You love the mass accent. You love it. You absolutely love it. Oh, God, man. Chris is going nuts. Chris. Chill, man. Chill. It's going to be okay. I know Link is pumping. You don't want to see it. I know you don't want to see her do well. I know you don't want to see it. Oh, shit. Now Chris is coming, man. Chris is coming. Oh, shit, guys. Chris is a freaking mess. You guys didn't know him and Chainlink got divorced last year. when Chainlink started dumping the bear market, man. Here he comes. He's super upset right now. Here he comes, guys. No, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. She's not supposed to be doing well. Guys, Chainlink's pumping right now. She's not, I don't want to see her do well. She's happy without me. Oh shit, that means I gotta go tell her I want her back. She's doing happy without me. I gotta tell her I want her back, and then when I have her back, I tell her I don't want her anymore. Shit, man. She's doing happy without me. Christ. I can't live like this. I can literally can't not live like this. Shit. Guys, help me. Oh God, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna get some water in this bitch. Give me 1 sec, man. Holy moly, man. Let me go get some water in this biatch. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, guys. I had to get up like that. I had to get up like that because I'm wearing underwear. I'm totally wearing underwear right now. So if you wanted to know why I scooted like that, okay, it was because I'm totally wearing underwear, and I didn't want you guys to see the underwear. Okay, well, you know, so take it as what you will. I am totally wearing boxers right now. Okay. Oh, man. Chainlink was too sexy. Yeah, I was sweating, man. I was sweating. You guys didn't want to see that. All right. Let's go check on a few things, man. Look at ETH, man. ETH is just hovering. It's just hovering here. You know what I mean? It's literally just hovering, man. It's so annoying. Jordan, ETH is not hovering. It is building a strong base, okay? Hovering is not the correct word. Bitcoin is building a strong base. It is going to go back to the upside. It's going to go. It's going to go, man. It's going to go. I'm telling you right now. It's going to go. Now, let me do a quick Q&A. Quick Q&A in the chat. Hold on, man. Do a quick Q&A. Steven said unprofessional. 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 Holy moly, man. Unprofessional. Oh, have you watched this stream for the past year? You think that's unprofessional? Here's what I got for you, buddy. The gun goes somewhere, man. You gotta love it. All right. Anyways, let's jump in the chat. So, 14K tonight. Oh Lord, man. Oh Lordy. Bitcoin's still hovering though. Really ain't doing anything right now. It's one of those days. We got the weekly close coming up. We got that weekly close coming up, my friends. You know, it's kind of an uneventful weekly close, man. I was hoping it was going to close green so we can get a nice bullish hammer candle here on the weekly time frame. But right now, it doesn't look like it. Unless Bitcoin can get back above like 23,300 on the weekly close here. Looks like we'll close the weekly red, which isn't the end of the world at the end of the day. But, you know, let's keep that in mind. As we kind of go forward here. Total market cap's more than what I'm watching. Total market cap is going to close green, but just not a very convincing close above the 200 EMA, as we were talking about, guys. You know what I mean? Let's see. Polo, what type of underwear? Polo, what type of underwear? That's unprofessional. That's unprofessional, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so yeah, man. I mean, everything else. You can talk about other altcoins, I guess. It's one of those days. Oh, man. Let's look at some of these. So, Solana. It's Sol, man. Big wick to the upside. Just like fat rejection on Solana. Right? We had this falling wedge on Solana. Broke to the upside. Just really didn't get any momentum yet. Doesn't mean you can't. But that fat rejection on Solana here on the 4-hour time frame. I do not like that. I did not like that. You got up to 41.61 and just came right back down to the downside. So that is not what you want to see there. It's definitely not what you want to see. So we'll kind of go from there. I was still looking at this as, you know, if we look at it like this, okay? I was still looking at this as, you know, sort of the W pattern, the back tests. And I was looking for this level to hold here, man. You know what I mean? But that fat rejection there, not what you want to see there for old little Solana here. Old Solana. It's not what you want to see. History without shorts. Thinking of selling me some Theta bag, up 50%. Oh, I know Theta went nuts, man. Check out Theta yet. Theta went absolutely nutburgers here. Check out Theta. Yeah, so Theta. Yeah, man. I mean, you should be. Listen, how many times? What is my stream ending signal? I always say. Here's what I always say. Okay.
Rant alert.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell your crypto. But don't be afraid to take profits in the bear market rallies. Until proven otherwise, we are still in a bear market. Okay? So don't be afraid to take profits on the bear market rallies. It's what we always say, my friends. Okay? So should you take profits on Theta right now? I'm not going to tell you what to do. Okay? But if you're under the assumption, it all depends on what your assumption is. If you're under the assumption that Bitcoin's going lower, there is no problem with taking profits right now. Okay? There's absolutely no problem with taking profits. If you're under the assumption that Bitcoin bottomed, you do you, right? I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it all depends on what your perception of that is. Right? Theta's moving up pretty damn well. Has no bearish div, has room to run on the daily chart. 4 hour has bearish divergence though. Okay? 4 hour has bearish divergence right here. And I'll show you guys the last time we had 4 hour bearish divergence on Theta. You had higher highs, lower highs. It's most likely going to get a pullback once again. I mean, a lot of these alts are showing the same patterns here. All right? Don't be horse guy, man. Don't be horse guy here. Okay? Don't be doing this, my friends.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Okay? Don't be doing that. But it's most likely this does get a pullback here. To take this vector candle here. Not a huge pullback, but you are expecting to come back down and take that liquidity, right, with the bearish divergence. The last time you had bearish divergence on Theta was right here. You had higher highs. You had lower highs right here. And that did result in a move back to the 50 EMA. Okay, so you've gotten the rise, the retrace of the 50 EMA, the continuation. Now you're going to see that either that pullback to take this vector candle, or quite frankly, you're going to see a pullback all the way back down to the 50 EMA again. You could, but I am expecting a pullback here for Theta here in the short term. Daily chart, I mean, there's nothing terribly wrong with the daily chart, right? There's nothing crazily wrong with it. The daily RSI still has room to run, no bearish divergence at the moment. Okay, so take that for you will. But the 4 hour definitely is showing a slight pullback there on Mr. Theta. You know what I mean? Waterfly's drunk. He's not the only person who's drunk right now. Jordan! How many times do I have to tell you? Be optimistic on your streams. Be optimistic on your streams, okay? Or quite frankly, you know, being optimistic in the bear market is people want you to tell them the price is going lower, okay? That's what they want you to tell them here. Tell them the price is going lower, okay? Because everyone wants the price to go lower, okay? How do you get views? Tell people the price is going lower, okay? That's how you do it. So I've told you this a million times, Jordan. Tell people the price is going lower, or I'm gonna have to speak to the manager of this stream. Speak to the manager of this stream. All right? It's ridiculous, man. God. No, but in all honesty, man, hold up. That actually is true. But anyways, 23,177. Let's see. Settle down, Karen. Settle down, Karen. I find that hair attractive, Clayton. That's. Do you guys actually like the hair? Actually, this is a great question in the chat, man. Quite frankly, unprofessional. Do you guys find I want to ask you guys this, because we all know most Karens have the same hair. Why do all Karens have that hair? Can someone answer me this question in the chat? Why do Karens have that hair? Do you guys find the Karen hair attractive? I find it. Okay, I should probably... there might be a few Karens in the chat. Okay? But I find the Karen hair unbearable. Unbearable. No pun intended since we're in a bear market. Unbearable. Okay? Let me know what you guys think. You guys like the Karen hair? Oh my lord, man. Come on, don't tell me you like it. It's a sign of lunacy. I see the Karen hair and I'm like, nope. Instantly, my man. Holy moly. All right, we got the weekly close. Go check it out. All right, so Bitcoin closed above the 200 week. Red candle. You know, at the end of the day, we'll see what we do here. Right? We'll see what we do. We're kind of just flirting with this. We're getting above it, going back below it, getting back above it, going back below it, getting back above it. We're just flirting with the 200 week at the moment, man. Total market cap. We did get the close above, but not the most convincing close, my man. I would like to see a little bit more convincing of a close. Not one that's going to get me my Gymborees, like, flowing, okay? Definitely not going to get my Gymborees flowing here on total market cap. But you could see a lot worse. I think you could see a lot worse there. Let's see. Sumi Graham, you're soft? Let's see. Because they can't find a proper hairdresser. I don't mind it. Because their hairdresser hates them. Looks like Fahid got it on the weekly. Fahid got it. I'll check it after the stream. But if it was Fahid, congratulations to Fahid, man. Fahid, I got you, my man. We all love short hair. Yes, it is my fetish. Are you serious, Bathwater? No way, man. No way. Come on, I'm just speaking it. I'm just speaking it as what it is. I'm speaking it as it is, man. You know how this day and age is. You can't say anything. Did I get a haircut? I actually didn't get a haircut, my man. My hair is actually still long as hell. I still got the flow going. I still need to get a haircut. You know, some people like the flow. Some people like my hair short. You know, I like it shorter. It's easier to take care of, to be honest. When I have it long, I tend to just wear a hat. You know, it's slightly annoying. But all right, we'll see. All right. Anyways, Bitcoin. You know, let's actually go to like the 15-minute time frame. We're able to just get back above the 50 EMA. Can we see Bitcoin now come back up to the upside? Because now what we want to see for Bitcoin, you know, quite frankly, we need to see Bitcoin continue up here because now, unfortunately, you know, if we look at the chart here, now what we don't want to see, now that we came back down to take this vector candle, okay, now what we don't want to see is Bitcoin come back up, make a lower high again, come back down. Because now you got this like head and shoulders pattern on the 15-minute time frame that you want no part of. But if Bitcoin has enough juice to get back up, I think we are pretty solid there, at least for the time being, if you know what I mean. But this is still, listen, I am not going to hate on this 4-hour chart yet. I'm not going to do it, my man. I'm not going to hate on my 4-hour chart. We'll see, man. Your hair looks great with your hat on. Screw you, man. Bruh. Are you serious? My hair looks... I'll take the compliment, but holy shit. Seriously? Only with the hat on? Come on, bro. Come on. I like you bald. I appreciate it. I do. All right. So let's go check out the things. ETH is still chilling here, guys. I'm going to zoom in on ETH because it's getting a little ridiculous here on the 4-hour. Ethereum. Holy sholy, man. Let me get rid of this. Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum came back down to the 50. So to the same point. Now we want to see Ethereum come back up. We don't want to break the 50 EMA here for Ethereum. So I'm looking for this to hold. If that doesn't hold, we're coming back down to this range here at the very, very least. Come back down to that range there. So we'll watch that short term for ETH, see what it does as we kind of go along there. Yeah, man. And it looks like, you know, like we said, a lot of these altcoins are showing bearish divergences. So I would not be surprised to see a lot of these altcoins get a slight pullback. All right. Is that not what we necessarily want to hear as bulls? No, it's not. Okay. But it's probably what I see. Jordan, you already got some lazy apes on Cadena? I don't, man. I don't. There is freedom of speech, okay? But there's not freedom of speech without consequences, if you know what I mean. Okay, there's a big difference between that, but I'm not going to get into that. All right. All right. So here we go. Bitcoin 23,196. See if Bitcoin can get another juice to the upside. All coins sort of just chilling at the current moment, just chilling like a damn villain here. Like we said, so since we got the weekly close, guys, since we got that weekly close, let's see where we are in some of these. So the weekly chart, we got a fresh weekly candle. We're 1 week closer to testing this trend line. Is there any chance for Bitcoin to break back above this? Okay, is there any freaking chance? What do you guys think? You think Bitcoin could break this RSI trend line? Because that's the ticket that Bitcoin's going to the upside. All right, same thing on the 2 week chart we've been talking about. This 2 week flip over on Market Cipher. All right, now we're only 7 days away from this. We are 7 days away from getting the 2 week flip on Market Cipher. Okay, but we got to close this 2 week candle green. Right now, it's red, barely, but we are so close to getting that flip over, my man. You know what I mean? Maj, you like Karen hair?
No.
She said no. Okay, she doesn't like Karen hair. I think everyone, most people agree. Let's see. Daniel said, hi from UK. Can you please look at XRP? I got you on XRP, my man. Let's see. I do know what I mean. Still laughing at Jordan scooting off camera? I had to, man. I'm wearing underwear. I told you. I'm dead ass wearing underwear. Okay, now you guys can't see it, but you can imagine it. All right, so theta, that's that. And now we got the HD camera. You don't want to see me in underwear, man. The fuzzy one's fine. Not going to see all the deets. You don't want to see the deets, man. You don't want to see the deets. Okay? Maybe some of you do. That's okay. Let's see. Is there any truth to Apple Bitcoin rumor? Some suggesting something might be in the works. I have no idea. That's been a rumor for so long. Okay, everyone's saying Bitcoin. It's been a rumor that Apple bought Bitcoin. It's never been on their balance sheet. There was a rumor before that Apple and I think it was Strike was partnering or something like that. That ended up not being true. Okay, there's always something. There's always some rumor with Apple. Until it's proven true, I'm not going to get too up in arms about anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm not. Timothy, have a good one, man. We'll check out the fear ingredient next. All right, so Theta's sort of just chilling, guys. Looks like Near's trying to get a move up, at least for the time being. See, look at all these RSI trend lines, and I don't just make these up. Look at the hit here. Look at the hit. Look at the hit. Look at the hit. Look at the hit. It's the 5th hit on this. Every single hit that Near's got on this has resulted in another move to the upside. So I will say this again, until proven otherwise, that's the trend. Now, there's no bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. There was on the hourly, but guess what? That already played out. Okay? That already played out. The 4-hour, bouncing right off support here, that's not looking too damn shabby. We go to the hourly chart. What did you do on the hourly? You came right back down, bounced right off the bottom of this vector candle, now trying to come back up. Can it continue back to the upside? We'll see. I'm not going to doubt it, though. I am not going to freaking doubt it. Okay? Now, this week's going to be the big ticker, but we'll see if this breaks out. But I don't mind where Near is. I don't mind where Near is, man. I don't. Contest could be a tie. I am going to go deep and dirty into that contest thread, or whatever it's called, channel, later on. I'm definitely going to go deep and dirty into that. But Near's trying to come back up. Dude, I want Near to come back down. I want to accumulate some Near, but I'm not going to do it at these levels, man. I want some Near. I should have did it at the lows, okay? I was doing other coins. I should have bought some Near, because I actually really like Near as a project. I want some Near. I'm acting like you guys wanting Bitcoin to go lower. I want Near to go lower because I want to accumulate some, man. Come on. Lord, no, but Near's coming back up. Bitcoin also coming back up. Let's see if Bitcoin can get some juice, man. Like we said for Bitcoin, here on the shorter term time frames, it looks like it's kind of nullifying that head and shoulders possibility, at least for the time being, which is really, really nice. It's coming back up to this kind of annoying level, though. 4 hours still looking juicy, man. I will say, until proven otherwise, the 4 hours looking juicy. I will tell you, if this plays out, it is what it is. A lot of you guys hating on me for this short-term prediction here. guys do what you want to do. Okay? A lot of you guys hating on me for it in the chat. All right, so I like to go against the grain a little bit, right? Because if you just go with the herd, I mean, it is what it is. A lot of times that does work, but I think everyone's projecting a dump early this week. Okay, I think it could come on Wednesday. Okay, if it's really bad, I think it could come on Wednesday. But Monday and Tuesday is fair game, man. Monday and Tuesday is fair freaking game, if you know what I mean. DCA isn't a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I slurped at $3. Saw the hairline earlier in the stream. It looks like it's breaking support. Want to check it out? Yeah, so the hairline at the current moment, man, if we take a look, we do have a little bit longer hair, so it's kind of covering the hairline. But if we want to bring it up like this, what do we think? Let's actually scoot it to the side a little bit. Let's do a little TA on the hairline, man. We'll actually do Bob will do TA on the hairline. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
All right, guys, let's do TA on me and Jordan's hairline because we have the same hairline because we're brothers. Yeah, we're twins. Can you see? I'm like just as sexy as Jordan is, aren't I? Look at me. Look at my trap. But my traps are so much better. I work out my traps every day. Look at my traps. That's all I do. I sit at the chair and watch around the blockchain and go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I look so jacked on camera. But my rest of my body is so bad. Anyways, let's see. All right, so it looks like we actually have a... Oh my god, we have a red dot on Market Cipher. Look at this. A red dot on Market Cipher. You see that thing? Thing's huge. All right, this is guaranteed that we are going to go back down to the downside. Red dot. Red dot on Market Cipher. We're going all the way back down, retracing to the 618 fib.
Oh, man. You got to love the hairline. Oh, I'm still Bob. Okay, I'm still Bob. It's okay. It's okay. We can be Bob for a little bit. But anyways, yeah, that was sort of the case. Let's see. What's going on, Josh? How's everyone feeling on this Sunday, man? Let me ask you guys in the chat. Let's do a fresh poll. When new mic? No, there's nothing wrong with the mic, man. I need to order one of those. What are those things called? Quick question, guys. This is totally. I guess this waterflies that get wig. By the way, everyone in the chat said they love you. I just want to let you know. Yeah, and Clint said he apologizes. Anyways, what are those things called you put on the mic that it's like those black things that like makes it's like a noise canceling. I never know what they're called. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, here comes Bitcoin. Come on. Bitcoin, the quick dump, come right back to the upside. You gotta love it, man. All right, so Bitcoin's coming right back to resistance now. All right, real quick, Bitcoin's coming back up. Can we break this downtrend resistance? We're still in the freaking range, so let's keep it real. But it would be nice to get a little bit of price action to the upside here, at least on the stream. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Let's see what we got. Bitcoin's chilling right at this downtrend. Let's see if it breaks out here. 23,305. Ethereum coming back to the upside here. Let's see. Ethereum with a nice look at Ethereum, man. Now, let's see if it continues, but you get the nice rise, the retrace of the 50 EMA, continue back up. The pot filter, the sock. Oh, yeah, it's called a sock, too. It's true. That's definitely true. Get your Pampers ready. Let's see. Never rock the mic. Said it earlier, pot filter. You can make one on a pantyhose and a clothes hanger. You can? You're making this? No, you're making that up. There's no way. There's no way, man. There's no way. Psycho Pearl said, do you think Illuvium can go back to the 1600s? Well, check out Illuvium. Check out Illuvium in a sec, man. I got you, Psycho. Love you, Psycho. Psycho is an absolute beast, man. I love Psycho. All right, here comes BTC. Come on, BTC, give us the juice. There it is. Come on, make everyone salty that they made fun of my inverse head and shoulders. Come on, man. That's not happening. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Let's see if it breaks out. You guys know me. I get hyped. I love my water. I love my water. I love water, man. Water is one of the greatest things on earth. I will say. I will say. So we got a couple altcoins coming up. Near coming back up about 1.3. We'll see what we got there. I'm really hoping Bitcoin can just break out of this stupid range, though. It's coming back up to test the highs for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th time. Okay? For the 11th time. So we'll see if 11th time is the charm. It's slightly annoying. And we test support once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Okay, so 6 times support, 11 times resistance. See if we got enough juice. Right there. See if we got enough juice here. Sell BTC. Sell BTC. Yes. Here comes ETH. Can ETH break the highs? Come on, buddy. Come on, ETH. Come on, ETH. All right. Come on, Near. You gotta be. It's okay. No, I'm happy for Near. I am happy for Near that Near is going up. Okay. I love all your Nearers out there. Shout out to BNB though. BNB right at resistance, man. I will say this. If BNB, okay, now you need Bitcoin to break resistance, but if BNB can break this resistance, man, that is going to be nuts. If BNB, like, there's so much confluence right here. It comes in right at 329. If BNB can break 329, that is going to be nuts. Because there's just so much chilling right here, man. It is so much downtrend of resistance, horizontal resistance, rising wedge resistance. You got the 200-day EMA coming in right there. Right there. It is so much shizer right there. Does it have enough juice? We'll find out. But holy moly, man. Holy moly. My guess is it gets rejected there, but it is what it is. We'll see. Jordan said he'll eat a sock if 11K. No. We ain't doing none of those bets anyway. But we ain't doing none of those bets. The only bet that we have going, okay, that we're actually gonna do, okay, is if once Bitcoin breaks 30K, I told you guys I would do a 12-hour stream, okay? And once Bitcoin breaks all-time highs, I'll do a 24-hour stream. You got yourselves a deal. You got yourselves a deal, my friends. It's probably going to. You think so? If that breaks, that's just super bullish, man. Let's see. Eddie said, you probably don't know me, but I do know you. Eddie, who the hell are you? That's freaking creepy, man. That's freaking creepy. You remind me of Crypto Rover, man. Hey guys, it's Crypto Rover. You don't know me, but I know you. You don't know who I am, but I know you. That's super creepy. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You know what I mean? Dale said it seems electrical for the bottom to be in would make more sense for a fake out breakout than Dump City. You never know. You never know. Everyone's guessing right now, man. You know what I mean? Everyone is freaking guessing. All right, so here's the deal on BTC. What was I waiting for? On a 4-hour close, looking for a 4-hour close above this resistance right here, right? This has been the kind of the resistance on this consolidation right here, right? So every top has come in at this resistance on the RSI. Bitcoin's peeking its head over it right now. You got to get the close though. We don't care about wicks on this channel. We care about closes. Okay, right now you're above it. But if you come back down a little bit more on the 4-hour close, which we got 3 hours and we still got 3 hours and 40 minutes until the 4-hour close. Anything can happen in 3 hour 40 minutes. Okay, literally anything. I'll be surprised if Bitcoin's at 20K in 3 hour and 40 minutes. I won't be surprised if it's at 28K. I'm just kidding. I would be surprised if either of those happen, but holy moly, man. Let's see. Mr. Hart, I got you, my friend. Wait, is that the real Mr. Hart? Wait, Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart, type in the chat, man. I don't know if that's the real Mr. Hart. Because Mr. Hart... Mr. Hart, I don't know if that's you, buddy. You were green just 2 seconds ago. Now you're not green. Yeah, I know that's fake, Mr. Hart. I know that's fake, Mr. Hart. No, it's not you. It's not me. I already knew that was fake before I even said anything. Because I was like, Mr. Hart's green, man. He's not green in here right now. Oh, man. You're probably wondering why. It's so creepy, man. All right. Nier still just chilling, guys. Nier still just chilling. I'm sick of this range. I really, really am. Should I DCA or eat pizza from Domino's? It's a great question, man. That's a question the old me would think. Should I get Domino's right now or should I DCA? I would say this. If you want my true answer, okay? Here's my true answer for you, my friend. All right? Here's my true answer for you. If you want food and you think Bitcoin's going to dump from this level, get Domino's. If you think Bitcoin's going to go up from this level and you have other food to eat in your house, just eat your food that you already have. Okay? That's my answer for you. Take it for what you will, but that is definitely my answer. Definitely my answer, man. That's definitely my answer, okay? So shout out to you, man. That's my answer for you. Never Domino's unless you live somewhere horrible. No, Domino's is actually fire, man. Domino's is fire. I don't care what you say. If you like, oh, excuse me, I'm not farting, I promise. If you like garlic, okay, Domino's is the way to go. 100%. 100%. Domino's is so juicy, man. All right, ETH still just chilling, guys. Nothing crazy going here on ETH in just right this second, man. Like we said, do we have the futures moving at all? Let's see. Not yet, actually. It doesn't look like it, at least. So, yeah, we're still waiting on the stock market futures. It looks like they are moving a little bit. They're actually coming up so far, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how this comes out. You know what I mean? DXY. We haven't checked out the DXY today either. The DX Whizzle on what's coming up last week. And this is why we got to be a little bit careful too, guys, because you know, we've made this point a million times. Okay, the DXY has now came back down, retested the 50 EMA. Okay, if we want to keep it real, if we want to keep it 100, okay, let's keep it 100, man. Come on, keep it 100. Bruh. Every time that the DXY has tested the 50 EMA, it's been a continued move to the upside. As of right now, the DXY just tested the 50 EMA. It's continuing to move to the upside. And it also tested this upward sloping trend line, right? So, does that mean it has another run through to the upside here? Definitely could. So we got to see. It's a big week. I feel like we say every week is a big week, but I think it's an interesting week to see if the DXY starts dumping from these levels or if it tries to continue up and make a new high. Because if it does, crypto's probably going lower, man. Like if this comes up and makes a new high, Bitcoin's at least going back down to test its previous lows. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting week to see where this goes. All right, we'll keep updating on this, but right now, it's such an interesting point. Such an interesting point. It's actually quite juicy if you ask me. Where was this chart? This was Ethereum chart. Why did I change the ETH chart, man? Out of all the charts I could change, I come on here and I change the ETH chart. Let's go back. DXY. Oh no, it wasn't the ETH chart. I guess it wasn't. I don't know where my ETH chart went, man. ETH is just gone. Oh, here it is. There it is. All right, let's get back to ETH. ETH and Bitcoin still just chilling, guys. All right. What are apes? So flip bearish and panic sell? No, I would say not until Bitcoin breaks this daily RSI. But I'll tell you this: if Bitcoin gets a daily close below this daily RSI, you're going to see me flipping bearish, man. You're definitely going to see me flipping bearish. All right. So you guys might say, "Join's a moon boy. Join's a moon boy." No. No. Okay. Not until we break. But I will say I'm going to stick to slightly more upside until this daily RSI trend line gets broken. Okay. That's a simple fact of it. That is a simple fact of it. Now, let's go see what you guys are saying. That we're gonna look at some. You guys want to look at some longer term charts? I think we talked about shorter term. Quite crazy today. Psycho said alluvium. Can you go back up to the 1600s? Let's go check it out. Illuvium. Illuvium. 1600s. I need a better chart than this. That's a crappy chart. Qcoin. There we go. If you're ever looking for a chart, Qcoin is the way to go. Qcoin's definitely the way to go. If you know what I mean. The Moon Boy. When Moon Boy. The best part about Domino's is not ordering it because it sucks. Domino's does not suck. I will go to the grave. All right, let's do a poll. We're going to do a poll here. Do you like Domino's pizza? Do you like Domino's pizza? Yes or no? Simple in the chat. Or you could say yes, no, or never had it. Simple. We have every option. Yes, no, or never had it. Let me know in the chat. And this is if you like anything. All right. So Illuvium. Can it get back to the 1600s? Let's see where that is. Oh, my Lord. I mean, to be fair, it looks like every altcoin chart. So I'm not going to hate on it too much. Illuvium's got crushed. Absolutely crushed. You know, can it get back to the 1600s? You're talking about, you got 100. I mean, you're talking about almost a 15x from where you are right now. Listen, I mean, in a bull market, a 15x is definitely doable. Well, it's going to happen right now? No. Okay. But, you know, I will never rule out anything for any altcoin. It depends on, do you believe in this? Right? Do you believe in this thing to move? Do you believe in this thing to do what you want to do? That's what it comes back down to, man. You should be expecting a pretty decent sized move on this in the near term future, though. You got higher highs, lower highs coming in. I would expect a move on this. You know, funny enough, we got that CPI print on Wednesday. I'd be expecting a move on this by Wednesday. That's exactly the apex of these lower highs and these higher highs. Tell me this shit ain't programmed. Tell me this shit. Tell me they aren't listening to me in this mic right now. Right? Someone's listening to me. Google's listening to me. Apple's listening to me. Someone's listening to me in this mic right now. Everything I'm saying, I'm going to see ads for later on. Everything. Everything, everything, everything. You guys are crazy, man. I prefer pizza pockets. Oh, pizza pockets are great, man. Absolutely great. Yeah, I like pizza pockets too. I can fit I can fit like 6 of them in my mouth at once. I just throw them in like fish. You ever seen a bear eat a fish? That's like me eating a pizza pocket. I can fit 6 of them. Now, I always burn my mouth because I can't wait for them to cool down because they're so good. It's like shorting Bitcoin. Like, you can't wait for it. I just go all in right away. You know, they say short resistance. I short support. But it's been working for me in this bear market. It's like eating Hot Pockets before they get too cold. They're delicious. You ever seen a bear like throw a fish in the air and then catch it? That's Jabba with a Hot Pocket, for sure. We'll all be listened to all the time. Jabba can fit in a whole 24-inch pizza box with his mouth. Facts, DJ. That's absolute. DJ, it's good to see you though, buddy. DJ, come on, DJ in the chat. Let's get it, man. Good to see you, DJ. Come on. Good to see you, buddy. Hope everything's good. Milton's Pizza was the best. Milton's Pizza? The hell's Milton's Pizza? We talking about Milton in the Massachusetts? There's a Milton, Mass. This you guys are saying in the chat. Do you like Domino's Pizza? 59% said yes. 30% said no. 11% said never had it. Come on, man. So, taking out the 11% who never had it, that means that 71% of people don't not like Domino's. Come on, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Jabba actually eats pizza a lot. His mouth evolved over time to officially fit an entire pizza. All right, let's look at some long-term charts. You guys are like, Jordan, shut the hell up, man. Stop talking about pizza. I'm making myself want pizza now. The good thing is I'm probably going to have some pasta tonight, so I'll get my my Red Sox cravings in, which is great. Stacks broke 50 cents. Now to test 50 cents of support. Let's check it out, Teju. I'm excited for a new week, by the way. I'm excited for Monday. I'm excited for a new week. Get this week started out. Stacks broke 50 cents. Test 50 cents as support. Check the hourly here. Holy moly, man. Get a nice little wick to the upside there. 54 cents. Now you're coming back down. I would say this. I would say, you know, depending on where this closes, you still got a while for this hourly close. Depending on where it closes, I would expect, it looks like it's pulling back pretty hard right now. 50.5. Depending on where, because in 28 minutes it could be back up here. Or it could be down here. It depends. Depending on where it closes, I'm expecting the vector candle to get taken. So I won't be surprised if this actually comes back down and tests this range coming in. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Cross like this. Comes back down, tests this range. And then honestly, I mean, you have this wick up here. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back up and gets this wick at some point again. But I will say a retrace to 49 cents, which is not a huge move. But a retrace to 49 cents, I guess it's like a 2% move, would make sense depending on wherever you close. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. If you know what I mean. Let's see. But I did say stacks on the hourly finally did break the RSI resistance. And the RSI resistance breaks, which you did on this candle. See how this works? You break it on this candle, right? And then the next candle, boom, you get the breakout. It's almost beautiful, man. That worked out very, very nicely. You still got some room to run too, so I wouldn't even rule out sometimes I can't talk. Rule out a slight move higher, at least on this candle. You know? Glad I short that pump. Nice cryptos are us. That's what I'm talking about, man. Holy wick. Holy wick. Check ETC. You check ETC in a bit. I got you, Shazam. Alright. So, Bitcoin's just chilling like a villain. Altcoins kind of just chilling like a villain. It's kind of just another consolidating day, unfortunately. Daniel wanted XRP. Let me check out XRP for Dan. Appreciate the super chat, my friend, by the way. So XRP. I was looking at XRP, I believe, earlier. Yeah, so XRP, I mean, it looks like it's just consolidating right above the previous highs. At least for the moment. Okay, see these previous highs coming in right there? Looks like you're able to get back above these highs, and now you're just consolidating right above. Now, what you want to see is, from this level, all right, this consolidation, you want to see, obviously, this consolidation just continue up now. Okay, right now you haven't really seen you just really haven't seen any action. I mean, it's really just following Bitcoin. You're kind of just range locked. If you look at what XRP is doing in the short term, you're really just range locked. But what I'll say about XRP, you got to get out of this range. I mean, you're just ranging sideways, right? You're waiting for a break of 37.7, or you're waiting for a break of 36.6, right? Since August 1st, for the last 7 days, you've been going sideways in this range. So you just got to get out of that range. But what I will say about this is, you know, if you're trying to accumulate an altcoin, XRP, and you guys know, you guys know my rant on XRP, okay? My rants on XRP is, you know, XRP is just, you know, it is whatever. But if you want a coin that hasn't really moved up yet, that you can still accumulate at a lower prices, I don't hate XRP still, okay, at these prices. Because everything else seems like it's already left the station for the most part, right? Link, AVAX. AVAX went nuts today. Link went up again. ADA, BNB. Near's already gone up. DOT's gone up, right? Sol's another one. But, I mean, XRP at this range, I don't hate. Just be aware that you got to get back above these previous lows. You're just flipping that as resistance now. You know what I mean? Let's see. Link is behind ETH. Facts. BlackRock has a boner for XRP at least. That's good. That's good. At the very least. I know we always clown XRP, but at these levels, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at these levels. All right. So, yeah, Sol was another one that really hasn't left the station yet. Sol's just kind of chilling at 40 bucks. You know, it got a nice wick today, up to almost 42, but then it pulled back. I mean, I would say if Sol's another one, if you're looking for something that hasn't broken out yet, that's Sol. There's been a lot of FUD on Sol recently. It is what it is. One of their wallets, a wallet on their network got hacked. It wasn't with the network necessarily, but people are going to be FUDing Solana. Nevertheless, are going to be FUDing Solana. Bitcoin, come on, BTC. Give me something. BTC has already had so much price action during the stream. It's dumped, it's pumped, it's done enough. You know? Let's see. See if you guys said anything else in the chat. Hoodrich said, smash the like button, not losers. appreciate the shout out, Hoodrich. All right, Bitcoin long-term charts. We haven't talked about this all day. You guys know I love my Bitcoin long-term charts. Let's bring up my longer-term charts. Let's see. Long-term charts. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Why not? Derek, what's up, buddy? You gotta come out. You gotta come out with these riddles, bro. These freaking riddles for Bitcoin are killing me, man. Absolutely killing me. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin like this.
Your balls are showing. Dorkfish hooked on crypto.
Derek, you gotta get you with these riddles, man. You gotta tell me what you mean. No, but Bitcoin. Let's look at a few different things. All right. I know we've looked at a million different things in the past. I will say this. I do think that there's a higher chance that the bottom is at least closer than we think, based off a million different things, right? I mean, I'm not just making this shit up just to make a shit up. I could look at any indicator, look at where we bounce. We bounced right off the previous highs on a close. We got a wick below it. You could argue that was the 3AC liquidation. You could argue everything for that, okay? Jordan, the bottom is not in. Are you an idiot? Do you see the world? We live in a clown world right now. Clown. Everyone's a friggin' clown right now. Okay? Including you. We are going lower. The bottom is not in. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Hey, shut up. Shut up. It's Stimmy with the $500 Stimmy. I'm going to stick this plunger right up your ass, Mike. Shut the hell up.
No, you won't. You're not going to fight an old man. I can say whatever I want because I'm old. That's how it works. You can't attack an old man. You're an idiot. You haven't seen crazy. You have not seen crazy. Did you see what I did to George in the bear market? I'm going to come after you too, Mike. Shut the hell up. No, but in all honesty, man. In all honesty. Okay? Even if you think the bottom is in, I will say this. I'm just going to keep everything clean, and then we're going to go through everything one by one. Even if you think the bottom is in, right? I think there's a higher chance that it is now than I did before. I still think at some point, whether we continue up higher here, I still think we come back down to test at least 20K again, at the very, very least. Whether it's now or whether it's later, I think we come back down to test 20K, okay? It's how bear markets have been in the past. You usually do some type of double bottom or a slightly higher low like you did in 2018, okay? Right? This is 2015, you made a double bottom, okay? Or 2018, go to the daily chart, it's a little more obvious. In 2018, let me zoom in over here. You made a slightly higher low, right? Came back down, made a slightly higher low, and then you continued up. So even if you think the bottom is in, I do think you test at least 20K again one more time at some point. Doesn't have to be now. Trying to guess if it's now or later is guess, okay? Just like I said, it's guess. But I do like where Bitcoin currently is. Now, a couple different things. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to the log growth curve chart. Okay, everyone loves the log growth curve chart. Okay, let's go through everything one by one. All right, you are at the bottom range. Now, you have came down and tested the bottom of it twice. It's usually where your bottom, take that in mind. Right now, the bottom of that is at 16,400. Now, this goes up every week. Okay, so you say, all right, Jordan, that means we're going to go down to 16,500. No, I mean, this goes up every single week. So keep that in mind, right? Like, for instance, last week it was at, it doesn't tell me, okay. Last week it was at 13. No. Shit, man. Doesn't even tell me over here. Usually it tells me up top there. But anyways, it moves up every single week. So take that for what you will. We are at the bottom of that. The Madrid ribbon. The Madrid ribbon. You guys love the Madrid ribbon. I know you do. Shout out to my Madrid ribbon. Let's go to the 2 week on the Madrid ribbon. Okay. This also is at where you're at in 2018. That's why another reason I think this could be a point where you could top out. Maybe get one more move up a little bit higher, a little bit of a wick before you dump in the middle of this week. Okay, you know, but here, and you guys know my thought process on Bitcoin. If we get one more rise, it doesn't mean I'm a moon boy. I think there's a good chance that we can get rejected still. We get a wick up. Wednesday ends up being bearish. We come back down, and that could be the level that we come back down and test throughout September, right? In that time frame, and then we maybe come back up. That's what we did in 2018, right? Let's go back to 2018. Right here. We came back down. We came back up to test the Madrid ribbon. We came back down, made a second low, and then we came back up, right? If we go back to 2014, 2015, it's a little bit different, but kind of the same, right? We came back up, test it, came back down again. We actually did a triple bottom in 2015, which is funny. Right here, we actually went 1 bottom, 2 bottoms, 3 bottoms, but nevertheless, we're sort of the same thing. Long live the Madrid ribbon. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love the Madrid ribbon. But no, seriously, you're doing the same thing you did back then. I will say this though, if it wants to be like 2020, where you're gonna know if it's like 2020 if you just start ripping through this thing. Okay, if you start ripping through this like 2020, that's what we want to see as bulls. But right now we're sort of struggling with it. So it is what it is. It is what it is on the Madrid ribbon. We'll see if we can get back over that. You said blurry? I'm not blurry right now. Waterfly. Let's see. It could go lower or higher depending on the certain market causes and conditions. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. One black swan event could dump you to the downside. Okay, that's it. That's it. One black swan event could dump you to the downside. And I'll say this: I think bearing any more bad news, which we're not out of the woods yet, but bearing any more bad news, I do think that there's a higher chance that the bottom could be in. Unless, like I said, unless China friggin' attacks Taiwan, or the CPI data comes out on Wednesday and it's a freaking like 10% or 11%, right? Or, you know, and then maybe back in September they do a 100 basis point rate hike, right? I mean, obviously, if something like that happens, okay, yes. I mean, you're probably going lower. But bearing in mind that everything stays the same as it is right now, I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a good spot, man. It's still blurry. You guys are funny. China, Taiwan, exactly. But you can't. You got to sort of live like it's not going to happen. If it does, I mean, you got to react. You know what I mean? China and Taiwan on deck. Facts. What's more obvious, 30K or 18K? I have no idea. Let me see you guys to say in the chat. Do you like Domino's Pizza? We almost have 60% said yes, by the way. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. All right, let's look at. I'm just going to go through these today. I'm having fun with these, man. I have fun looking at the bigger picture. Because the bigger picture is what matters. Okay? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this line here. Okay, we obviously know we have the pi cycle bottom cross. Okay? You know, a lot of people, I'll say this. On the weekly close, I believe it was the bottom on the weekly close. It was 1 week off on the weekly close, technically speaking. Technically, it did cross on the close of this candle. Okay, so technically, it actually was the weekly close bottom. Technically, which is actually kind of funny. We know we already had the pi cycle bottom cross. We've talked about this a million times in the past, but just another reason that, you know, the bottom could be in. I'm not going to get too hyped over moving average crosses, but the two previous ones also did cross at the bottom. This one right here, December 2014, and this one right here in 2018. Okay, so we know we got that. Okay, so we also had that on our picture. The Gaussian channel on the 2 week. Okay, we typically end up bottoming on the bottom of the Gaussian channel. Where are we right now? And where did we wick to? I think we went a little bit lower because of the liquidations of 3AC, okay, and all these other companies, okay? But now we're back in it and we're holding the bottom of it, just like we did right here in 2020, okay? And just like we did down here back in 2015, okay? So once again, that's what you're looking at there. For the Gaussian channel, you gotta love the Gaussian channel, man. I want some cross pie. You want some cross pie? Nice, Drew. That's what I'm talking about. So that's the Gaussian channel. And then the Bollinger Bands, which, the Bollinger Bands are the Bollinger Bands. I don't love the Bollinger Bands, okay? The Bollinger Bands are, they are what they are, okay? They are what they are. But if you actually look at where we actually hit the Bollinger Bands, right here, where do you typically bottom in bear markets? Right here, right at the back test of the Bollinger Bands on the 2-week. Where'd you do it in 2020? Right here. Where'd you do it in 2018? Right here. That's actually the only times you actually test the bottom of the Bollinger Bands is at the bottom of the market. Okay, where'd you do it back in 2015? You actually did it twice. Well, you actually did it. To be fair, you actually did it right here too. But shh. But you did it twice back here in 2015 before you continued up. Obviously, that was a lower liquidity market, but take that for what you will. Take that for what you will. And that's what we did in 20 and Bollinger Bands too. So. There's a bunch of different things I could look at, and not even to mention the momentum indicators. Like if we go to one of the big things you guys know I'm waiting for is the 2-week market cipher cross. That's going to be the big sign for me. But we still got a week left until that closes, so we got to sort of be patient there. Let's see. That's the real Mr. Hart teaches boss, even though it's green. That's the real Mr. Hart teaches. Mr. Hart, what happened to you, buddy? What happened, Mr. Hart? Ah, Lord, man. That's the real Mr. Hart teaches? Say Waterfly? Let me confirm. I gotta confirm this, man. I gotta confirm this. All right. I'll make Mr. Hart teaches a mod. Here we go. Okay, I'm trusting Waterfly here. Okay, I'm trusting Waterfly. Let me add moderator. Shout out to Mr. Hart teaches. He's been watching my channel forever too, man. There we go. Mr. Hart, I got you, buddy. Let's see. What are you guys saying about the camera image, man? I was gonna change it to my laptop. That would have been so funny. I was gonna change it to my laptop camera, and the laptop camera is pointing right to my underwear. That would have been brutal. That would have been such a meme, man. Crypto streamers, which really goes on at the bottom of the camera on crypto streamers. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. That's pretty funny, man. All right. Anyways. Let's go get a few momentum indicators on this. I have my load layout, momentum indicators. You guys know I look at these two. Holy moly, that was bright. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that to you. These are very simple indicators too, man. Like, I'm not reinventing the wheel, okay? But the same thing. So we have both the moving average extension, which measures, this is my indicator here that I've looked at for a long time. It's actually, I didn't listen to it at the top, but I will next time, okay? I guess I was a little bit more of a moon boy back in February of 2021. It is what it is. I should have listened to it at the time, but that's besides the point now. It's called every single top on the way down here. At the bottoms, it's been pretty nice too. Now, we did come back down to the bottom. Basically, what this measures is how far you're extended from the 20-week moving average. The closer you are to 1 on this indicator, that's where if you're at a 1, you're right at the moving average, the 20-week moving average. Okay, basically the bull market support band. If it's came back to this green box, that's been the bottom in the past, and also the weekly RSI is at the lowest level you've ever been for Bitcoin. But nevertheless, it's oversold. The 3 previous times the weekly RSI has been oversold too. That was the bottom. I mean, you could look at a million different indicators. I think most indicators on Bitcoin do say you're at the bottom. But I will say this. Black Swan event comes in. It's going to wreck every single indicator to the downside. Okay? So I'm only telling you what the indicators are telling me. 2 week, same thing. Okay? This is the 2 week, 20-week moving average. Same extension. Okay? And then also the 2 week RSI at the same point in typical bear markets too. So, I mean, listen, I told you guys my case. It is what it is. Just watch out for a black swan event. That you can't predict black swan events, man. But that's my case, man. That's my case. I'm just going through a million different things. Let's see. John, stop trolling me, man. John knows how to troll me. All John basically says is Jordan's camera doesn't work right. He's muted and he steals other crypto streamers' charts. You know those are the three things that get me on edge. Come on. The one thing that gets me on edge is when people tell me that I steal people's charts, which makes literally no sense and just makes you look like an idiot because I'm literally drawing all these charts live for the most part. It literally makes no sense to even say that. Anyways. Yeah, so far total market cap. We're back above the 200-week EMA. Can we at least get a party song for getting a close above the 200-week EMA? I at least want to get one party song for that. At least if it doesn't last going into next week. Can we get awesome swords and shields in the chat? Because we did get a close above that, man. Can we party like the USA? Come on. Come on, man. Let's get it going. Come on. I know you guys want to dance in the chat. Come on, buddy. Oh, man. That's funny, man. Here we go, man. You guys are too funny. All right, let's get off this. Let's get off this. Whoa, man. That's too funny. That's nice, man. That's nice. I'm happy that happened. Yeah, DJ, be quiet, man. Be quiet. You're gonna get in trouble, man. You cannot say those things in the chat anymore. You got to keep your mouth shut when it comes to these things. I'm telling you. Don't say that. No, but I did watch his portfolio video last night. I will comment this on the portfolio video. I like a lot of the coins that BitBoy talked about on his portfolio video last night. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. If you guys watch that video, if you think you're going to turn 1K into 100K investing in Ethereum, Matic, Sol, Cardano, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Okay? So I'm going to put that out there. I do like a lot of the coins he said. But you ain't turning 1K into 100K investing in top 20 coins in the next bull market. You're just not. So I will say, you guys know, I will say things I disagree with. That all those portfolios that he made are somewhat unrealistic. Actually, I wouldn't even say somewhat realistic. I would say totally unrealistic and is getting people's hopes up way too much. Okay? Way too much. I like a lot of those, but you ain't doing 100x if most of your portfolio is, especially Ethereum. Listen, I'm wearing an ETH hat. I own more Ethereum than any other coin I own. But ETH ain't doing 100x, bro. Matic ain't doing 100x. Okay? Sol ain't doing 100x. Cardano ain't doing 100x. That's almost literally impossible. So that ain't happening, man. Listen, like I said, I liked a lot of those coins, but that video was just... Listen, I'm sort of a moon boy too, but that was like completely moon boyish. NRANT, man. NRANT. Maybe 20K to 100K. I mean, I would say that's slightly reasonable. 1K? No. You ain't doing that. Need those coins with 10 zeros after the decimal? True. But the sponsors like it? Yes, I'm not going to comment that out. I don't think that was a sponsored video, man. I don't think that was a sponsored video. But I disagree with the portfolio takes, for sure. Let's see. 10x tops for Matic? I would say that's realistic. I would say that's reasonable for sure. I would say, here's what I'll say about be realistic. You know, there's been times in the past I was unrealistic. I would say be realistic, right? If you go look at some of the altcoins, right? I mean, look at market caps. So, Sol to get back to its all-time highs, you're looking at about, let's call it a 5x to just keep it, a 6x to keep it even, okay? So you're going to tell me that Sol is going to do a 6x to get to its high, and then it's going to do another, what? I can't do the math, man. I'm good at math, but that's too much for me. What's that? Another 18x from its previous all-time high? That market cap is just totally unrealistic. I will say that. That's just retarded, man. To be honest, man. That's just dumb. QNT. I got you on QNT. QNT. Let's see. QNT. Oh yeah, QNT's breaking out. Let's get it, man. Come on. Let's get it on QNT, bro. Actually, looks like last I did TA on this all the way back up there in the bull market, man. That's funny. That's funny. Look at QNT. Come on. Come on, bro. Let's go to weekly, man. I gotta get the weekly chart going on QNT. That looks nice, man. 127.1. That ain't too shabby. Nope. Get off this chart. Nope, he said. No, but 127.1, you wicked up to 130. Okay? QNT going nuts, man. Look at that. You were struggling with the 200 EMA. Okay? You got over the 200 EMA. Awesome stuff, right? Awesome stuff. Now what's the next level you're looking at? I'm going to be honest. Look up here, man. So, I mean, I would say, I mean, this might be, it actually doesn't. It's actually not that crazy. Sometimes I like, all right, does this sound crazy? It actually doesn't. But this one right here, this resistance right here, man. This horizontal resistance, you got one touch, two touches, okay? Could this make its way all the way back up to 152? I mean, it can. That's only if Bitcoin can stay at least sideways. Because at least what Bitcoin going sideways has allowed altcoins to, you guys can see it. I mean, all altcoins are going nuts. Okay? I mean, nuts is relative, but I'll take 4, 5, 6% days while Bitcoin goes sideways. That's freaking awesome. I'll take that all day. But no, you're looking at 150 to 154. Okay? 150 to 154. So, let's see what happens. That's about a 20% move. Let me just make sure there's no bearish div. There actually is slight bearish div on the daily. So, how much higher can this go? I'm going to do a quick fib here on QNT as well. So you get the 1.618 coming in at 136. Just keep in mind, like, if it wants to stop and get a little bit lose momentum, because you did get a blue vector candle, which is a loss of momentum. You do have lower highs, and you have higher highs coming in, right? So keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. Bearish divergence. I wouldn't be surprised at some point. It maybe come up to the 1.618 at 136, but I wouldn't be surprised if this pulls back and takes this yellow vector candle right here. Okay, back down towards at least 112 to test the previous highs. Alrighty. What else you guys say in the chat? I saw some super chats coming in. Let me see what you guys said. Pyro, I got you on Pyro, Matnet. Khomeini Inu to the moon. All right, guys. Let me know. I'll ask the chat. Should we check out Khomeini Inu or Khomeini Inu token? I'm gonna go with. Listen, I have no problem with investing in meme coins. I'm not gonna. I'll say this. I'm not gonna make that same mistake this market and say, all right, no, you shouldn't be investing in meme coins. There's no problem investing in meme coins. You do you. But there's also no chance, and no point in, quite frankly, there's no point in looking at meme coin charts because they're going to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? They're going to pump when they want to pump. The only ones I'll look at is Shiba and Doge because those are actually high cap nows, and they actually kind of respect, respect analysis, if you know what I mean. You guys said nope. Nope. Brah. Man. No? Okay, I got you. All right, so Derek, appreciate that again. Pyromatic. I don't think I've actually ever looked at Pyromatic, man. Pyromatic. Let's see. Actually, they don't have it on TradingView, my man. So it tells me that it's a super low cap coin. And then Psycho Pro want to tell her. I can't do Pyromatic, man. If you want me to do another one, I'll try to look at that in the chat. Teller. I love when you guys just tell me to look at coins, just ones that are pumping. I love it, man. I think everyone just enjoys partying when their coins are pumping. I do too. Listen, maybe I'll do that in my spare time. Maybe I actually sit here and I play the pump music in my spare time. Maybe I do that. Man. Ben has a TJ Jordan as a DJ. Facts. No, but Taylor was able to get back above this previous high. So that was pretty good. Now, here's the thing on a lot of these, right? I mean, look at all these altcoin charts, and I want to make this clear, okay? And you guys know what I used to say, okay? If crypto wants to go up, go look at 2020, go look at 2021. A lot of these bearish divergences, they don't give a shit about these bearish divergences, okay? I will say that. If crypto wants to go up, it does not give a shit about bearish divergence. But you got to take it what the chart tells you. We are still in a bear market as it stands, and bearish divergence in a bear market is very, very strong indicator, okay? It's there. But I always make the disclaimer that if crypto wants to turn bullish, which we don't know if it does yet, okay? But if it does, it's not going to respect these. But take it for what it is right now, okay? You do have lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on price action, which typically results in a pullback, okay? You're probably going to see it on the 4-hour time frame as well. Actually, 4-hour looks fine. 4-hour actually looks fine. You had bearish divergence on the 4-hour, and now you're actually coming back up. I will actually say this. This might be another one of those,
Strap up. We're going
Strapping
to the moon.
handies to the upside. No, listen, man. I'm sort of just playing around. But no, in all seriousness, man. You got your cup. You back tested the 20 EMA as a handle. I will say this. If this wants to continue back to the upside, you got to break right around 35.30. And then you got a beautiful cup and handle. And if this does want to break out, if it does, respect the daily divergence. But if it does, and here's I'll tell you what you want to see first. You're looking for a move up to 46.86. Here's what I'll watch, okay, going forward. You got the RSI downtrend. If the RSI downtrend breaks, which you're right at it right now, if this breaks, okay, right here, you guys can see this. If this breaks right here, okay, this will also break to the upside, okay? RSI breakouts usually always result in price action following. Not always, okay, but usually. Let me see. Don't hurt my ears. And did you show bearish div? Very slight, but it's there. Yeah, it's very slight, very, very slight, but it is there. Your facts. All right, well, seems like everything's kind of just chilling. Looks like Near doesn't want to give me that pullback, man. It's okay, man. You live to fight another day on Near. At least at the moment. Near's coming back up to the upside. I think Near's actually got to check out the 1 hour on Near. Yeah, man. I mean, Near's got that nice setup too. It's got the rounded out, the back test of the 50 EMA. Came up, took that vector candle, still continuing up. Near's got that juiciness too. It's got that juiciness. It's the same thing on Near though. You got to break this right here. Boom. Got to break that downtrend. Look at where you're at right now. You can't make this stuff up. Look at where a lot of these altcoins are at. Okay? They're right at these RSI resistance lines. Look, it's sitting right there. If Near gets up a little bit higher, it's probably not a coincidence you're getting rejected right here on the price action. You might be saying, why are you getting rejected right here? Well, you're getting rejected on the RSI level. Okay? So, see if this breaks up. Okay? Let's do this. Let's do a little one of these. Let's do a little one of these too. We'll watch that. But if Near breaks out, it doesn't seem like, okay, it wants to go back up. All right, sorry, it doesn't seem like it wants to go back down and let me accumulate anymore. So we'll live to fight another day. Let's see. Rejected. Let's see. George just got his ears lowered. Nice. You got a haircut? That's awesome, man. All right, guys. I'm probably going to end the stream. Bitcoin ain't doing shiza. You're still just in this range. Okay? I mean, here's keep it super. Let me just tell you what's up. Okay? Until Bitcoin breaks 23,500 at the top side, or on the bottom side, it breaks 22,600. We are just going sideways. Okay? We're just going sideways. That's really the majority of it. Okay? Now, quick update again. 4-hour time frame. Looking for this head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders to play out to the upside. Measure move back up right to the highs at 24,500. My bearish take, okay, and here's my bearish take going into next week, guys. Here's my big bearish take, okay? My giant bearish take. If the daily RSI level breaks right here, that's when Jordan's going to flip bearish, and that's when Jordan's going to start looking for lower prices here in the short term, all right? So there is my bearish case, but you got to break this first, okay? Until then, it's fine. But that could break tomorrow, right? That could break tomorrow in reality because you're sitting right on top of it. Let me actually check out with it real quick before we go. Let me check the futures. Futures market is, let me see. Futures on the S&P is, so it's not too much. Not too much. Down 0.24%. There's nothing crazy. Not enough to take away. So I will catch you guys at 9:45 in the morning. 9:45 in the morning, once again, is open to everyone. Everyone can watch at 9:45. And I'll catch everyone else. See you at 9:45 at 7 p.m., man. 7 frickin' p.m. So be there or, don't be there. I don't know what to tell you. Be there, don't be there. All right? See you guys on those. Have a fantastic night. We'll see where Bitcoin goes. It should be a fun week, man. CPI print coming out. I think we're just going sideways right now because people are kind of waiting to see what happens on Wednesday. You know what I mean? So, adios, guys. Peace out. We'll be hyped up in the morning. We're going to do 2 coffees deep in the morning. I promise you. 2 coffees deep. Not 3. Not 3. I'd be way too jacked up. I'd probably pass out if I had 3 coffees. All right? Catch you guys later. Peace.